Welcome to today's discussion on ERP readiness. We'll be diving into how you can determine if your organization is equipped for an ERP overhaul. Let's start with why ERP readiness is crucial for a successful implementation. ERP readiness is crucial because it ensures that your organization is prepared to handle the significant changes that come with implementing a new ERP system. This preparation minimizes disruptions and maximizes the chances of a smooth transition. When an organization is ready, it can effectively manage the complexities of ERP implementation, such as data migration, process re-engineering, and user training. Readiness helps to align the ERP system with the organization's overall goals, ensuring that it delivers the intended benefits such as improved efficiency, better decision-making, and enhanced compliance. Think of ERP readiness as preparing for a marathon. Just as a runner wouldn't attempt a marathon without months of training, proper nutrition, and a solid game plan, an organization should not embark on an ERP implementation without thorough preparation. Without readiness, you risk running out of steam halfway through, encountering unexpected challenges, and ultimately failing to reach the finish line. Being prepared ensures you have the right stamina, the right resources, and the strategy needed to successfully complete the race and achieve your overall goals. What are the key indicators that an organization is ready for an ERP overhaul? There are several key indicators to assess ERP readiness. Number one, a clear vision and clear objectives. Your organization needs to define a vision and clear objectives for any project. Next, strong leadership support. Leadership needs to be fully committed and supportive of the ERP initiative. Another indicator would be robust project management. You should always have an established project management framework and project management team in place. Adequate resources. You need a sufficient budget, sufficient staff, and sufficient time allocated for each project. You also need to ensure that an effective change management strategy is in place to handle all of the organizational shifts. Data preparedness. You need to ensure that your organization's data is clean, accurate, and ready for migration. User readiness. Employees need to be aware of the changes and should be prepared for training and adoption. When these indicators are present, your organization should be ready for an ERP overhaul. Imagine you're about to build a house. You wouldn't start construction without first having a detailed blueprint, securing the necessary permits, ensuring that you have the right materials, and having a skilled team ready to work. Similarly, key indicators of ERP readiness include having a clear vision, or blueprint if you will, strong leadership support, adequate resources, and a prepared team. When all of these elements are in place, you're ready to build something that's solid and long-lasting. What steps can organizations take to assess their readiness for an ERP implementation? To assess readiness, organizations should follow these steps. Conduct a thorough needs assessment. Identify and document the specific needs and gaps that the ERP system will address. You should also perform a business process review. Analyze your current processes to understand what works well and what needs to be improved. Evaluate your existing systems. Assess the current IT infrastructure and software to identify what needs upgrading or replacing. You should also engage your stakeholders. Involve key stakeholders from all departments to gather input and ensure buy-in. Lastly, develop a readiness checklist. Create a comprehensive checklist covering all aspects of readiness, from data quality to user training plans. These steps help ensure that all critical areas are evaluated and addressed before starting your ERP project. Assessing ERP readiness is like planning for a cross-country road trip. First, you need to map out your route, which is very similar to conducting a needs assessment. Next, you should check your vehicle to ensure it's roadworthy, which is just like performing a business process review. You also need to evaluate your supplies and gear, just like you would evaluate your existing systems. Involving your travel companions in the planning, just like you would engage your stakeholders, ensures that everyone is on the same page. Finally, you create a checklist to make sure nothing is forgotten, just like you develop a readiness checklist for your organization. These steps help ensure you're fully prepared for the journey ahead. What role does leadership play in ensuring ERP readiness? Leadership plays a pivotal role in ensuring ERP readiness. Here's how. They help to drive the project forward. Leadership support helps to overcome resistance and ensures that the project stays on track. They also secure necessary resources. Leaders are crucial in securing the budget, the staff, and other resources needed for the project. And they are extremely crucial in facilitating change management. Leaders really set the tone for the change and help to engage employees in the process. Leaders also ensure alignment with business goals. Leaders ensure that ERP projects aligned with the overall strategy and objectives of the organization. Without strong leadership support, ERP projects can face significant hurdles, including resistance to change and resource constraints. Leadership in an ERP project is like the captain of a ship navigating through uncharted waters. The captain's vision and commands steer the ship, making crucial decisions to avoid obstacles and ensuring the crew is motivated and working together. Without strong leadership, the ship can drift off course or encounter crises that could have been avoided. Leaders secure resources, set the course, and inspire the team to reach their destination safely and efficiently. How important is data preparedness in the context of ERP implementation? Data preparedness is one of the most critical aspects of ERP implementation, and here's why. Data migration. Accurate and clean data is essential for a smooth migration process. Poor data quality can lead to errors, delays, and additional costs. System effectiveness. The ERP system relies on accurate data to function effectively. High-quality data ensures better decision-making and operational efficiency. Risk mitigation. Identifying and addressing data issues early on reduces the risk of larger problems during the implementation phase. To ensure data preparedness, conduct a thorough data audit, clean and standardize data, and develop a data governance plan to maintain data quality. Data preparedness is like packing for a long trip. If you don't pack properly, you might end up with missing essentials or carrying unnecessary items. Similarly, clean and accurate data is essential for a smooth ERP journey. Just as poor packing can lead to a troublesome trip with frequent stops to buy forgotten items, poor data quality causes errors and delays, making the implementation process much more challenging. Ensuring your data is ready is like packing efficiently, ensuring everything you need is in one place and organized for the long journey ahead. What is the role of change management in ERP readiness? Change management is crucial for ensuring that the transition to a new system is smooth and that employees are on board with all the changes. Here's what an effective change management strategy involves. Communication. Open and frequent communication about the changes, the reasons behind them, and the benefits to the organization. Training and support. You should also provide comprehensive training and ongoing support to help employees adapt to the new system. You should also actively engage with your employees to gain their buy-in and reduce resistance. You should continuously monitor the implementation process and gather feedback to make necessary adjustments. Effective change management minimizes resistance, ensures higher user adoption rates, and helps realize the full benefits of the ERP system. Change management in an ERP project is like guiding a sports team through a major strategy shift. The coach must clearly communicate the new strategy, train the players, and keep the team motivated and focused. If the coach fails to manage this change effectively, the team may resist, performance can suffer, and the new strategy could fail. Similarly, change management ensures employees understand, accept, and are prepared for the new ERP system, leading to successful adoption and utilization. How can organizations ensure their employees are ready for an ERP overhaul? Ensuring employee readiness involves several key steps. Number 1, awareness. Make sure your employees are aware of the upcoming changes and understand the reasons behind the ERP implementation. Training programs. Develop and implement comprehensive training programs that cover all aspects of the new ERP system. User involvement. Involve users early in the planning and implementation process to gather input and build ownership. Ongoing support. Provide continuous support, including the help desk, online resources, and refresher training sessions. Feedback mechanisms. Establish feedback mechanisms to address any concerns or issues that employees may have during and after the implementation. These steps help ensure that employees are prepared, confident, and supported of the new ERP system. What are some of the signs that an organization might not be ready for an ERP overhaul? There are several signs that indicate an organization might not be ready for an ERP overhaul. Lack of clear objectives. If the organization does not have clear, well-defined objectives for the ERP project, it may struggle with direction and focus. Insufficient leadership support. Without strong and committed leadership, the project may lack the necessary resources and the momentum. Poor data quality. If the organization has not addressed data quality issues, it could face significant challenges during the migration process. Resistance to change. High levels of resistance from employees can hinder the implementation process and reduce the effectiveness of the ERP system. Inadequate resources, insufficient budget, staff, or time allocated for the project can lead to delays or suboptimal outcomes. Addressing these issues before embarking on an ERP overhaul is essential for a successful implementation. Thank you for watching, and make sure you tune in to our weekly live streams where we continue to be the voice of the industry. We're also very active on our YouTube channel as well as all other social media platforms. Please reach out with any questions you may have.